all season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Broncos will boot it away to start the game. From inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Wolverines offense is on the field for the first time today. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field. That's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want...
Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown, Michigan. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown in the opening drive of the game.
So the Western Michigan Broncos offense has its first opportunity of the day. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Here's the handoff. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop in the short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Broncos will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Team able to smack him to the ground. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking for space to the left. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Jones to throw. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted. Trying to take it back.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with a pick.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Chris Clark. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Buys a little extra time. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He might want another play. The toss to the right. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Unloads to the right. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now on 1st down from the 30. It's a reverse. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Touch pass on the run. Nice move to keep running. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Broncos come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Jones wants to throw it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Bill.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field, just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Quarterback extends the play. On the move, he fires. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. Turning it on! Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins. Big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
Line getting set on second down.
Single. Get ready.
He'll pull it on the read. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. It'll be third and long. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. That's caught. It's Morgan. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Wolverines have taken it inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
When you get in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly, and you get your eyes on the quarterback. And you try to read his eyes and break on the football. It's such tight windows to throw in. Great job by the defender breaking on the ball, creating the interception.
He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Catch in the middle.
Does go with the additional like, okay.
Brooks. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He's going to fire deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time to being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cleescorn. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. To throw, it's Underwood. Makes the catch. It's Moore. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against...
Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Cleescorn. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
It's hard in this area, throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on second down.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Setting up the screen. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown Wolverines! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Running back searching for a hole. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a third and long. They'll go to the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so...
And down he goes back at the 3. Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their unis. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Oh, better look out! Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Broncos with the 1st and 10. Jones to throw. With the catch, it's Brooks. And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Brooks. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
From the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. The spin, still on his feet. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to quit the field position with the return. So here comes the Michigan offense. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this up.
Touchdown, Michigan! And the pummeling has started.
And it's been more of the same in the 2nd half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. You've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
got it behind the line. It's Tompkins. There he goes. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll try to sneak it.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Give to the running back. Across the 25, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Wolverines are flying down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Quickly complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This offense has been suffocated by a sea of maize and blue, reminiscent of what the national champion Wolverine D did in '97, holding their opponents to single digits. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
He's going to take off and couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Underwood. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Wolverines will punt it away on fourth down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the fourth quarter.
That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. It's a draw. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. Runs through the tackle. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Brooks. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Right on the money. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The Broncos line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Jones wants to throw it. He's taking a deep shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
This is an area of the game on offense. You've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line.
And Man, it's nice to be an offense coordinator and go, all right, run it. Like, run it again. Run it again. 5 straight runs, moving the sticks, all easy, high-percentage runs, keeping the ball on the ground. They must think they have a physical advantage up front.
And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game.